India, definitely a team that seems upwardly mobile. Their exploits so far this season have granted them the chance to prove just that, and with plenty of games left. This is a test that they ought to pass with flying colours, but, of course, their opponents have ambitions of their own. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. Gnabry! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and he's there to belt it away. Gavi. That's a throw.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And here's Messi. He's got tall. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Messi. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo?
Now the finish! Deftly away. Minamino. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Minamino. Caicedo. To Messi. No, that's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mbappe. Gavi. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tonali, Adams, Hernandez, Musiala, and the shot's on. Real chance! Yes! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize.
India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And here's Son Heung-min. He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And claimed it back swiftly.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And they're at it again, in double quick time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
And Messi! Gnabry. India claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Opts to... And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It's a throw-in. And it's Drogba. Minamino does really well to win the ball there. Akanji. Messi. Drogba. Akanji. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Musiala at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Minamino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hernandez. Musiala! And for a moment, time stood still. Belletti. And here's Messi. Robertson. Son Heung-min. And Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
India in control at half-time, 2-0. So off we go once more. Now it's Drogba. Now Drogba! And more and more and more. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
India find a position of real strength now. Robertson. Son Heung-min. Now it's Minamino. Well read, nice interception. Musiala. Oh, that's a key interception. Jimenez. And Caicedo. Messi. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, that's fabulous. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Drogba is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he was quick to react. Caicedo. Minamino. And Caicedo. Minamino. Gnabry. Musiala.
That's good play from him.
Messi. And he's managed to... And Messi! Oh, brilliant save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Robertson. Minamino. Tonali. That has been cut short. Jimenez. Akanji. Robertson. Akanji. And it's Son Heung-min. Ball's gone out of play. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 44. Cambio de jugadores. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
India perhaps contemplating their next change here. Caicedo, spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Interesting ball. Hit into the middle. That's a decent clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Got a shot away! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And it's Son Heung-min. Fagioli.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, good-looking ball. Akanji calmly anticipates. Now it's Gnabry. He's beaten the last man. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Fagioli has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust. Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
India are almost home and dry now. Now it's Gnabry. He is through here. He's had a shot! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Drogba, no luck with that dink over the top. Messi. Drogba. Now it's Valverde. Oh, that was vital. Akanji. Mbappe.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. He's found a way through.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Climbs up big! And one more try! And that's wide. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. India have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Your reflections then, Jim? So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. That's a sharp pass. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foden. That's an excellent interception. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And they've got rid. And that's definitely not his best. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's got two, and one more try! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
India really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Donnarumma has that under control.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ribery. Mbappe! Messi. He's looking to... Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Drogba. Great hit! And that is wildly off target. Still goalless. And he's gone looking for safety. Musiala. Oh, super find. Decent progress down the left.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Punched away.
India clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Gavi clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Now it's Drogba. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Ribery. Well, that looks a good ball through. He's got a side of goal. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Timber clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. India are looking to go forward now. Gavi. DiMarco was in no mood for any of that. Timber cuts out the pass. McAllister. Oh, they can break here. And it's Ribery. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Hernandez. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's taking no chances there. Short changes him with that pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala. Plenty to aim at here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ribery. Oh, that was vital. Amrabat. Messi. And Messi!
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Nicely aimed pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Timber. Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Foden. And Amrabat. McAllister.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
What a climb! He will be livid with himself. And he's straight offside. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's picked out the run.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
In with the challenge. Musiala looking to run onto it. That's going to go a long way.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And it's Belletti. Messi, brilliantly cut out. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nuno Mendes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Musiala. Coming on the field is number 94.
Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
India will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Modric. And it's Messi. India still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Modric powering forward here, threads one in, and he was alert to it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is a little undercooked. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe, oh, perfectly measured that. He's played him through. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So the first moment of real terrific header.
past him is...
Oh, not the best of headers.
India were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
India still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, what has happened here?
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Always onto this. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Cucurella does well to get it back. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Diaz. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It'll be a throw-in. And that's played in low. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Belletti. Here comes another cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Thuram claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Iwobi is in a really good position out wide. Iwobi stood his ground strongly. In with a header! Well, he's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He's gone forward. Sane going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Saliba clears it away. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Iwobi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. Shot could be... Sane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Persepolis with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Hits one! And he's done it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Oh, great ball! There's the hit! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Adams is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. No joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's really... And Sane!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi. Some resolute defending there. Bastoni. That's really well cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he's only too happy to take that back. Hernandez. De Ketelara. Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. They've got a corner here. So, third corner of the game. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Gnabry. Tries a shot! Danger averted for now. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Upamecano does well to get it back.
Has been indicated.
And it's Sané. Oh, what a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Gnabry is one whose deliveries... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Now available.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Musiala.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Musiala. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well read, nice interception. Adams. Hernandez. Can he latch on to this? He's had it taken off him. That's going to go a long way. And he was quick to react. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Hernandez. And that has put paid to that. And he's there to get it away. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Sané. It's Sané!
The attendance for this match was 28.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Adams tries to clear. That'll be a throw. Cleared away. Musiala powering forward here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gnabry. No, it's not getting there.
India are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
The Kittelada can get it clear. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up towards the front line. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Gnabry. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gnabry is in a really good position out wide. And that has been knocked clear. He can get that clear.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tonali does really well to win the ball there. Chelhanoglu. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Substitutions taking place.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Dembele.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Sane.
Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through.
13, Rafinha.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's had it nicked away. Nunez, and the flag has stayed down. That's tidy. Musiala. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two. And now the breakaway. Rafinha. Has a look and has a go.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thuram. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Now that's well seen too. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. And reclaimed it in a trice. Dembele! They get a throw in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's headed upfield. That looks a cracking ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutral. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hakimi. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Szoboszlai. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he thumps it clear. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Musiala did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be in...
Oh, what a mistake! It'll be a throw-in. Goalkeeper's ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Torgan Hazard. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Torgan Hazard stood his ground strongly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Pavlovic. No goals as yet. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass.
India couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Spread neatly. Great hit! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Torgan Hazard. Tonali does well to get it back. Now it's Hazard. Delivers across. Adams gets it away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Messi. Schneider. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Thuram. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Kimmich. And it's Schneider. Messi, he has found the way through. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's had it nicked away. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Messi. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Thuram. Great chance! In he goes again! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Kimmich. Szoboszlai.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There it is, a corner, good chance.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Messi.
There will be one
The most
minute
accurate
added
pass.
time.
And it's Sneijder. Szoboszlai. Adams eases him off the ball. Tonali. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
India head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Darwin Núñez.
And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Number 15,
He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's played forward. Gavi. Gavi takes a look up. Gnabry. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's Sneijder. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Sneijder. Nicked it back promptly. Decent progress down the left. Musiala! Musiala! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hakimi. India are still that goal to the good. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And smartly reclaimed. Now the
The
finish!
attendance for this match was
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mohamed Salah certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Messi. And that's played in low. Szoboszlai. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to...
He's gone for goal. Schneider. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gavi gets his pass away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! Thuram finds himself offside.
Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has been cut short. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. The ball's gone astray. Pings it across. Saliba can get it clear. And they win it back again.
Heerenveen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Hakimi, that's a lovely, neat pass.
Heerenveen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. Good read, needed to be.
Heerenveen really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And here's Messi. Messi.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Talisca. He's in plenty of space here. Al-Kubasi deals with that comfortably. Gnabry! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And here's Messi. Oh, great chance. And the shot! In for the pieces!
Has been indicated.
He will be livid with himself. 2 minutes to be added on. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. Snyder, and it's Salah. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. India are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Thuram claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
India definitely impressing me here, especially